Hey everybody, there I am, Matt back with you. Hope you're okay and welcome to the dark side of the moor. Thank you for joining us. Today, well, it certainly feels like the earth has once again tilted on its axis and winter has arrived. And what we're going to do over the winter period is, rather than constantly battle the elements, we're going to go inside, show you some things, and a lot of it is going to be industry. So places that still exist that celebrate our industrial past, museums, mills, etc. It's not going to be every single week or every single video. We may do one a week, something like that. However, today is quite nice. About an hour ago I was in a snow flurry. So our first mill today is about a mile away from where I am. I'm currently in the woods at Burnley. It's a very nice little wander. I think it's called Rowley. The lake was called Rowley Lake. Off to a place called Netherwood, and there we should find Tom, and I'll tell you where we are today. Right, Tom's here now, and we are at our first destination. Now, I've always been fascinated by mills all my life. I lived right next to Acre Mill in Old Town and saw it demolished when I was going to school. And for 5 years, in the mid-90s, I worked at John Holdsworth's in Halifax. And here's a very interesting little picture I found recently of when I received my NVQ in textiles whilst I worked there.
I like that man's tie.
Yes. He looks a bit worried, doesn't he, shaking my hand? I don't know why. Very red-faced. But yeah, that's the youthful me on that picture. I've never used that NVQ. It's not on my CV. I totally forgotten about it, actually. But yeah, fascinated by mills. And so what we're going to do over winter, perhaps, is every so often we're going to come to a mill or a museum linked to heritage of industry or just remembering the past. And this one is quite a fascinating one. This is Queen Street Mill, a couple of miles outside of Burnley, and it is a very historical mill. It is the last surviving 19th century steam-powered mill in the world. If you've got at the end of the title, in the world, it's historic, definitely. So we're going to have a look around. I'm hoping we can film. The problem of all these things is if we turn up, we're not allowed to film. All this is a waste of time, but we can have a look at things. But yeah, let's see what we can find inside the mill.
It's Burnley council run.
Okay.
I like council run stuff.
Yeah, and it looks lovely. I mean, it is also a gorgeous day today. Right, enough. Let's head inside. Queen Street Mill was founded in 1894 and built between 1894 and 95. It saw the creation of a mill complex with a 3-storey front block, a weaving shed, engine house and boiler house. The weaving shed originally held around 900 single shuttle Lancashire looms. The mill was steam-powered, with the steam engine installed in 1895. The water to feed the boilers came from the mill pond we've seen outside already. In 1947, electricity came into the mill for the first time. The mill produced calico cloth on a large scale, a cotton fabric that is unbleached, resulting in a creamy or grey colour.
Calico.
Wow. That's amazing. God.
Hello, Mrs. Ethel Smith to the manager's office, please. Mrs. Ethel Smith to the manager's office.
Is she in here?
Your son has been sent home from school today. He has been caught smoking again on the back wall. His capstan number 10s. As he says, he got out of your handbag. And he's been sniffing the bingo bucket again. Please, Mrs. Ethel Smith, please come to the manager's office. Thank you.
At its peak, the mill held 900 looms. By the time the mill closed in March 1982, the looms had reached 440. Today, there are about 300 looms still in the weaving shed.
When I come off the boat, I sort of start swaying like this.
Yeah, you can now walk like that as well.
It must have been when they've been done like that on the machine all day.
Mm.
There must have been at home shaking the tea this week. You're lucky you got into the office.
Yeah. A large fire in October 1918 gutted huge parts of the mill. However, the mill reopened in 1919. The steam engine survived the fire. Steam engines generally have a name, and the name of the one in Queen Street Mill was Prudence. But after surviving the fire and World War I coming to an end in 1918, its name was changed to Peace. Queen Street Mill has been used as a filming location for various productions. Perhaps most famously is The King's Speech from 2010. It's also been used for An Inspector Calls, Peterloo, and a 2019 TV version of A Christmas Carol. But here they are on the factory shop floor during a rallying speech. Not very private, is it? Okay, there we go. Just a quick look through Queen Street Mill. Quite interesting. Yeah, quite interesting. It's a bit short-staffed at the moment. It could also be the time of the year. Nothing's switched on for us today, but that's fine. They do have steam days, I think, when they switch on the steam engine and the looms are running. But yeah, that room full of looms, I think there's about 300 in that room, which is pretty crazy. Yeah, enjoyable, and the first of a few that we're going to look for. So we're going to cover things like Calderdale Industrial Museum, possibly Manchester. See if we can get to Helmshaw Mills, all that kind of thing. Yeah, and it is freezing out here. Keep us indoors. Look
Yeah.
after us. Let's see you soon, guys. Take care. Bye for now.